This morning I was wondering if you were happy.
You were wondering about it while you were swimming?
Yes. I'm not sure you are.
Me neither.
I think something is on your mind.
You were thinking about it when you were swimming this morning, huh?
No. While I was eating a blueberry.
What are you all frisky about?
She likes you know that.
Who?
Don't play dumb, Mitra. Come on. She wants you, honey. You don't know this? Tell me you don't know this.
Yeah, I know.
You know? I'd have you myself, but...
But I thought you liked girls.
Exactly. Lucky for Mitra, bad for you.
What are you, the little commune matchmaker?
I mean, you guys are great together.
So I was thinking we could make...
Macaroni and pasta.
Good idea.
Great.
Yeah.
Why don't we start off with brownies?
No, brownies.
No?
No.
Come on. That is no fun.
So, care to elaborate what your place is in the colony, sir? I mean, Ida writes poetry, Mitra paints. Everybody's got something going on. What about you? What's your story, Morning Glory?
What do you do?
Me? I'm an herbalist.
Herbalist. That's a good one.
So, tell me what your place in the colony is, sir.
I'm trying not to beat anybody up. I don't want to hurt anybody.
Talk to me. Are you okay? What were you thinking? You know you're not a fighter.
He said go fun. That's true. But was it fun? Every time we had this
So what do you think of me?
What do you want to do with your life? A serious guy would know the answer to that.
Where do you want to go on our date?
Oh, it's you.
I thought you'd be happy to see me.
I am?
I want to be noticed.
That's ridiculous.
Don't say that. Why do you have to be so mean?
I'm just trying to keep you from getting hurt.
Oh, okay. I heard Janet, that blonde, I heard she showed you her breasts last week. Is that true? Right out in the street when you guys get out of the bar.
Maybe, I don't know.
Are they nice? Do you want to see mine?
What is this? Why are we talking about breasts? What's the matter with you?
What's wrong with me? What's wrong with you? You've been following me around. Okay, you got me. What are you gonna do with me, huh?
I told you I was a coward.
Why are you following me around? What do you want? Are you waiting to see what happens? Making sure that I don't make it?
We can go to Times Square right now and see all the lights.
Okay, maybe it's good.
There's some that says that witches are no more. These same people will next question the devil. And from there, wouldn't you blaspheme?
You say I know Satan. Well, if he was here, I'd ask him, and he'd say he doesn't know me.
He is here, and I would not speak to him.
And what was I doing? At a meeting all day, staring at the back of old Ebenezer's bald head. They're talking about the divine plan and sinners, and all the while I can't wait to join them.
What do you want to do?
I think we should talk.
That's it?
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, don't you have anything interesting to say?
Me? Interesting?
Well, I mean, like, you know how we go to those restaurants sometimes and there's this couple there and they're sitting the whole meal and they don't say anything to each other? I mean, like for the whole meal they don't say more than 5 words?
They probably don't have anything
Yeah, well,
to say,
that's my
know?
point. I mean, there's no surprises. There's nothing.
Yeah, you're saying that's us?
I'm just saying that I think that we should talk. Do you remember when we stayed at the cabin and there was no water?
Yeah. That was crazy.
Yeah.
I remember then when we came home, your father gave me this big
Oh,
lecture.
come on. Give me a break.
No, he did. He did. You have made no provisions for my
He
daughter's
didn't
security.
say that, you idiot.
You are just a good time,
You're making
Charlie.
this up.
Well, yeah, it was something like that.
Yeah, well, like, can you blame him? His daughter was marrying an astronomer.
It's not true. I can if I want to.
Yeah, sure. You're Mr. Good Citizen.
It's stupid. I can. There's no point.
Can I punch you in the face?
Excuse me?
Well,
Excuse me? What
really,
did you just say?
sometimes you just make me crazy.
I can't believe
Oh,
you
come
just said
on.
that.
You know, why don't you just let me off right here?
Come on, are we friends again?
Yes. Yes, we're friends again. We are. We are. So can we go to the car?
Yes, I'm
It's
freezing.
freezing.
Come on.
Come here.
I want to be happy.
Aren't you? I want to ask you a question.
Okay.
I want to know what happened that night at the party.
You said you'd never bring that up again.
You know, you're asking your questions, and that's what I want to know. There were two shooting stars, one right after the other. Did you see that?
No, seriously?
Yeah.
No.
Come on, I'm an astronomer. I know these things.
You certainly know how to show a girl a good time.
Yeah, I do, don't I?
Yeah.
Hey,
Yeah.
are we okay? We good?
Yeah. Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
I want to thank you for coming out here on such short notice.
Well,
What I'm saying is, I think we can conduct this in a very reasonable way. It would have been bad for both of us. We both know about these, and I have the negatives, so...
what do you want?
I need money. Okay? I need money.
And for that, I get the negatives, prints, and everything.
I'm not a bad person. I'm just in a jam. And you know I could ask for more.
I gotta go to the bathroom. very familiar to me.
No. Nice try. No, you don't know me. Does he even know where you come from? Does he know what the kind of things his precious wife used to do?
This is from those two sketches there. It'll be done with this ordinary ball pen. This technique that I'm working on is it's actually an ancient one. It's called repoussé, method of shaping metal with hammers and so forth. But I first got interested in it when I saw a piece at the Whitney Gallery in New York, or Whitney Museum. But I came back from out of Yale and really went to work with earnestness in working in lead. And I've done, except for some stone carving, abstract pieces, I've done nothing but lead for many years. I've been interested in art of other cultures. The Olmec dynasty in Mexico, going back a couple of thousand years. And some of the giant, beautifully carved stone heads really spoke to me. So I've done a number of pieces based around that idea. Another idea, of course, is this elongation business, which I do to many of my pieces. There's a piece here, an exaggeration of the work of a German sculptor named Limburg, who I think is a very spiritual sculptor. But it's just the elongation, which I think has a kind of spiritual quality, which I like getting into a piece of work. And it is said of my work, some of it anyway, that there's a restful quality about it. And I hope that's true. All right, now what you've seen is just the very beginnings of a rather long process. Now I've just roughed out this in the most elementary way, but it'll be worked out front and back. It'll be worked out with the fine texture over the whole thing, and it'll be worked out in greater detail. Every square inch of it has to be worked. And there's no place that I haven't worked the surface of it. The Man in the Moon is an intriguing idea to me, and I've done about three pieces. Two of them are two large pieces. The one which is on a building down in eastern New Hampshire, but the small one. Decided to play around with color a little bit on this. So what I did, I used some silver leaf, some genuine sterling silver leaf on this one. But I broke it up so that you get a kind of a dark light comparison. When I did this, I started thinking about what the hell am I going to call a piece like this? And so the word Gemini hit me, the twins, of course. This is just a fragment. Incidentally, sometimes the fragments can say the whole thing for you. It's like the great Greek Elgin marbles, which I saw in London. Just a broken piece of marble would say so much.
I lived every day to use, and it didn't matter what was in my way or what I had to do to get what I wanted, and what I wanted was meth.
There's about 11 pounds here. It's $100 a gram. 450 grams in a pound. You guys can do the math. There's a lot of methamphetamine right here.
Crystal meth has led to an increase in numbers of people coming to prison because of either possession or manufacture.
It took everything from me.
It's called the Intense Treatment Unit in Lusk, and I was there for 7.5 months, and it was a wonderful program. Before I went there, I didn't have any boundaries, self-esteem. I didn't know none of that stuff.
When I finally did get clean, I started to see little changes, and it didn't happen overnight, but things in my life began to get better. I have found a new way of life that does not include meth.
You really loved Dominic, didn't you?
Yeah. So much it hurts. It still hurts.
I think you're lucky he died.
Why would you say that?
Because he died while he was still alive. Oh, fuck that.